Is that loaded? Yeah, it actually worked right off the bat. With the space, it still works. Ah, there it is. This game has kind of a dope storyline, so I'm gonna let it play a little bit. It also tries a lot harder with the music and the sound and whatnot. I love this game. The production value just skyrocketed. Everything about it is awesome in my book. This is one of my all-time favorite games. Jafar. He looks black. He looks less Aryan than me. That's me. So this is recounting the events of Prince of Persia 1. The Vizier's treachery. They lived happily for 11 days. The shadow and the flame. This game is incredible. I can't even stop. Amazing music. One morning. As he approaches the throne, you can feel the eyes of the court upon him. The princess and the sultan stare at him. Princess, why do you look at me so strangely? Oh shit, it's me. How dare you speak to the princess? Guard sees him. Don't hurt him, he's just a poor mad beggar. Don't worry, my dear, he won't get far. It's actually the Vizier. He is impersonating me. And I jump out the window. Game literally starts here. No joke. You literally start by jumping out the window. Oh, not a good start. Sound effects in this game are dope as hell. I should show it off right now before I forget. There's a guy over here. Who is he? Who is he? I'll never know. I've always wanted to know. Anyway. This game has improved controls. You can now jump from shorter distances, and the sword has an individual command. You can pull out the sword whenever you want to. There are no two buttons. There's a sword button and a careful button. This game is mad fun. And the mechanics in general of what you have to do is kind of improved. The music isn't really working. The ambient music is ridiculously hard to get working on modern computers. Unfortunately. There are only 3 of these guys. I gave them painful deaths. My question is, does this guy need to die? My answer is no. I think he doesn't. I like how he just runs and jumps down there, and if he doesn't see you, he just like... He's like, why am I down here again? Just chills. Oh. There's a checkpoint. It's invisible. Hell yeah. Jump onto a boat before it leaves. I'm gonna turn off the music because all it's doing is bugging. Ah, but this music is working. It's just the like. There's one song in the game that's absolutely awesome that like it's impossible to get it to work because sound cards are ridiculously incompatible with this shit. Apparently that's how I got to Persia. What are you guys talking about? Come to me. That was weird. So the Vizier, not content enough to just be a dickhole and let me flee the country, tries to kill me while I'm fleeing the country. This is the smallest level in the game. It's only 3 screens. There's that screen, there's this screen, and there's this screen. Actually, it's not the smallest level in the game. Level 14 only has 2 screens. The gimmick here is you have to not stand on the button. This is quick stand. I should fall into it just to show off the animation. I'm going to Alt-G. Whoa, these save files. The fuck is this? Level 3 is one of the longest levels in the game. It's also the only level in the game with 2 health upgrades. The variety in this game is pretty insane. I'm not gonna see them. I don't care. Oh god, that skeleton just wiggled. This game actually gives you several methods to killing skeletons. You can just hit them repeatedly, and they will go back to being piles on the ground, of which they will eventually pop out and become skeletons again. Or you can push them into lava. I didn't know that Haven made rape jokes. I feel like rape is a pretty serious issue, but I feel like people get really butthurt about jokes. I feel like humor is just sort of. I feel like I can't possibly give a shit about humor in poor taste. Die, skeleton. Can I make this? Well, that was close. I'm not in favor of the rape of women by any means. Don't get me wrong. That's pretty fucked up. No one's in favor of rape. That potion, you can never get that potion. If you try and get down there, you're dead. There's no way out. These are I should show these things off. This is a dart shooter. If you stand on this button, it fires a dart. If the dart hits you, you take damage. This is a jump that could easily kill me. And I really hope it doesn't, because I'd have to restart the level from the checkpoint, and I just really don't want to do that. I didn't get a very good start, so I don't want to try. Damn, that was bad. You jump a lot sooner in the start of the level. You jump a lot sooner in this game. Like when you jump in, there's no checkpoint. When you jump in the first game, you'll jump and then like you'll hit the up button and then you'll take a little while. It'll take several steps before you actually jump. In this game, it goes hard. You jump almost as soon as you hit up. The controls are tighter, and that's what always fucks me up because I usually play them back to back. These are sideways spikes. I'd show them off, but it could kill me. Excuse me, Skellington. If you go to the right now, there's an exit to the level. There are multiple exits to many levels in this game. They usually lead to the same place, but not in this game. Or not in this, I mean, fuck. They do in this level. Why'd I even say what I just said? They usually lead to the same place and they do in this level, but not always. That's what I meant to say. Not in this game. What the fuck does that even mean? I really hope I don't screw up this jump again. If I screw up this jump again, I'm just gonna Alt F4. I'm gonna rage quit. My rage will be such that I quit. I feel like I always miss this jump. I feel like I either hit up too early or too late. Half the time I'm jumping a square too early, and half the time I'm just running off the edge. Let's do this. It's a good start. Fuck, dude, I hit it so early. This is it. That's 2 deaths. I'm never gonna beat this game. There's actually sufficient life upgrades that if you get all of them, a lot of them aren't gonna be doing anything. A lot of the life upgrades in this game literally do nothing if you're gonna get all of them. I'm gonna get all of them anyway, just as personal difficulty challenge, but like, fuck. I don't want to just do this. I know I promised to rage quit, but I'm not really going to. But it would be nice if I could have an entertaining playthrough, you know what I mean? Yuma, give me something really interesting to talk about for this third attempt. That's not rape jokes. I don't want to talk about rape jokes. I swear if I miss this one. There's a way that you can time the doors opening and closing that you have a little bit more time to do it. Our fair players who cry about how people cry about how Faye is really easy just bitching. Justified in their bitching. Why'd I read that just bitching? Faye is not that easy. Not only does Faye have a one-frame link and a bread and butter combo, actually several. Just low, short, stand fierce is 2 one-frame links. And that's a really useful combo for Faye. Alright, we're gonna do this the easy way. Damn it, I mistimed that. I did that wrong. I had to get there sooner. So I just opened that one. I have to stand on this button before that one closes. Fuck. God, this is so difficult. I'm just gonna go for it. Damn it, I got it. Thank God. Prince, go, 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 go. You can get crushed under those doors. It's instant death. Hell yeah. Faye has... Using pokes effectively is not easy. It's just straight... Well, I guess it is easy. But it's not straightforward. It's easy in the sense that, like, Daigo doesn't need... You don't need the executional skill of Mago to hit Crouch Fierce as Fei Long. But knowing when to use it is far more complex than, like, how to do it. And knowing when to use it is really important. But it's not like Faye's without difficult things. Rekka trade into Rekka Rekka Rekka. Or like low strong Link Rekka if it's a counter hit on reaction. Those things are hard to train yourself to do. Ultra David is always wrong. I can kick Ultra David's ass in the games he's good at. News of the princess's sudden illness stuns the kingdom. I'm just kidding about Ultra David. I do feel like I could kick his ass in Third Strike, but I roll a counter pick for him. He plays bottom tiers in every game he plays anyway. Except Alpha 3 Geef. Alpha 3 Geef is really good. The mouse, look at it, it's sad. Alright, let's save up. You can only save at the beginnings of levels. You can't save mid-level. If anyone's wondering about that. No. So you can actually go over here, and there's a green potion, and it is a green potion that makes you fall slowly. And you've got to fall down this giant tower. And it's really cool, and I really wish I could do it, but there's a health potion this way, and I'm going to get all of them, so I'm going to get this one. It says they're top tier, Geef and Hakan. I feel like Hakan has an argument that could be made that he's high tier. If you were like a really good Hakan player, you could maybe argue that. But I don't know about Ultra David. And Geef, I feel like Geef's alright. He has counter picks. Characters that have counter picks are bad. Oiled Hakan is really good. Even unoiled Hakan is okay. But oiled Hakan is stupid. Oiled Hakan has really good matchups in random places. Characters that don't have good armor break. Oh yeah, and his jump beam kick is really nice. So this is one of the coolest parts of the game. This game has a lot of coolest parts now I'm thinking about it. So that is one spooky scary skeleton. 2, 3, 4, and 5. One of them doesn't wriggle. That one is dead, presumably. Here's the button that opens the door. I guess I'll drink this out of formality. Hey, motherfucker. They're supposed to make a cool noise when they pop up. They're not making it, though. Also, one of them is not following me for some reason. So I'm being chased by a horde of skeletons. You were like trying to figure out how to anti-air Hakan, you were doing it with Bison. Like, I know you play Bison, but like Bison has some of the worst anti-air in the game. Bison's only viable anti-air. I shouldn't say viable. Bison's only reliable anti-air is the X-Psycho Crusher. Come to me. I guess Ultra 1 anti-airs as well. It took me a long time to find the stealth upgrade. The one I'm about to show off. Die skeleton. The sound effect of a skeleton being fried. That's quite a good anti-air option, so if that doesn't work, I'm surprised. Bro's Crouch Fierce is pretty good. So, when you open that, when you drop that panel, you hear a door opening. Oh. And that door is the first door of the level. DP means Dragon Punch. It's another way of saying Shoryuken, but it's a bit more open than Shoryuken. Because like Kami's, you wouldn't really call Kami's Cannon Spike a Shoryuken, because Shoryuken refers specifically to the Shadow one. But a lot of people just call it Shoryuken anyway. But DP refers to any invincible anti-air style kind of move. I never really understood the tree. That button literally does nothing. There's no human way this button can ever do anything. I wonder why they even programmed it to the game. It obviously opens this door, but the only way you can open this door is by dropping a panel onto it, which locks it open. So that button does nothing. You can stand in the spikes, it's just you have to approach them slowly. Ken is fun. I also think that Ken is top tier. Or if not top tier, then at least high tier. Like high, like top 10. I feel like Ken and Evilryu are not a, I feel like they don't fill the same niche. Ken's step kick is radically different than anything Evilryu has. Rekka refers to repeated special moves with the same input. For example, Yang's Torazon, Fei Long's Rekka Ken, Poison's Whip of Love, and Relento's Patriot Circle. Yeah, Ken is more stable and has more life, and has a 2-hit Shoryuken FADC. So here is a magic carpet. If you sit on it, it will fling you up until that up into that grate, and then you will die. Literally, a bloodstain appears at the bottom of the carpet. It's kind of an amusing animation, I guess. I didn't save at the beginning of this level. No better time than now. This level has 2 checkpoints. I think this is the first one. I think I just reached... No, this isn't a checkpoint yet. That's guaranteed damage. There's no way to get down here without taking damage, which is why there's a potion immediately before, and another potion immediately after it. Which means it cannot be a forced kill. If this skeleton was alive, it would just fuck you over. Oh, remember when I said third level is the only level with 2 potions? This level actually also has 2 potions, so I lied. By lied, I mean was wrong. Notably, Rekka's Simplastic 3D, you can keep on doing the cancels into new Rekkas even if you're not hitting the opponent, which is very abnormal. Usually you can only do cancels if you're connecting. But you can do Rekka, at least with Fei Long's. I think with all of them, but I'm not certain now. You can usually do Rekka even on Whiff. That's unique to Rekkas. But those are the only 4 Rekka characters in Street Fighter 4. Abel has something that's kind of like a Rekka. But it's different, because there's different follow-ups. And you don't have to repeatedly do the motion, you just have to hold forward. Here's another health upgrade. I've already got a shit ton of health considering my stage in the game. Level 5 out of approximately 15. This brick is broken. I assume another adventurer already did this. It's impossible to get a running jump and get over here. And I think it's impossible to climb up there and get through before the door closes. But fortunately, you can drop this tile, and it will open the door. Also, you can drop this tile once you're in here, and it destroys the dart shooter, which means this button does nothing. think that would crush my fingers. You can keep on going up for another health upgrade. Here's the second checkpoint in the level. Here is a cool segment. So I open this, I hit that button. It's a permanent button. Once you hit it, it locks a gate open or locks it closed. It's one of the only ones of those in the game. And then here's a, this is the segment with the really cool music. There's a fight with a skeleton on a bridge. And check it out. If you try and get to the other side, the skeleton will try and run over and close the gate. And he's quite good at it. I'm not certain you can, damn. Get out of my way, skeleton. So what you're supposed to do, the skeleton has infinite HP too, is stand in a very change directions. Stand in a very specific spot and attack him. And eventually the bridge collapses. And if you turn and hold shift at the same time, you will automatically grab the edge. Unfortunately, your sword drops. So right now, if I hit the sword button, it does nothing. But I managed to get those spikes away. So let's do this. Yeah, your sword will automatically drop during that scene. You have to do the upcoming segment with no sword. I'm now on a time limit, by the way. As of level 5, or if you die on level 4, did you drop your sword? What do you want? You saw it fall. I was holding my sword out and then had to grab a ledge. It's the only time in the entire game that ever happens. And then the sword falls. It's not that arbitrary. I'm on a bridge that collapses. There's a voice that says, "Come to me," if you're on the good settings. So here's where the level starts. I just got carried to an ancient castle. I'm going to save the game. 5003. Astasada. Level 6. There's an amusing soundbite that I can't get to play because I'm not using the, you know, if you're in this specific spot and you jump off the edge, there's like an, he like falls all the way down. It's got a neat little, but we can't listen to it here. This level is bugged in the re-release. This door is open. It will lead me straight to level 7. That door is not supposed to be open. I could just go in and get to level 7 like that. I'm not going to do that. Here's a new mechanic. It's crawling. Self-explanatory. A broken sword and a weird skeleton. This sword is shitty. This sword has a power of 1/2. So, literally, like, oh, there's a floating head. This is the new enemy class. One of the new enemy classes. It's pretty dope in my opinion. Pretty scary. They're also quite hard to fight. So yeah, I do half damage now. That enemy had 1.5 health. And it took 3 hits to kill. It also has less range, the broken sword, than normal swords. I like how, like, what human would ever jump out and try and grab this? Looks so precarious. There's a jump here. It's a completely unique mechanic to this jump. That panel down there, it would kill you if you... if you fell, that's a broken panel. If you dropped like this and you landed on that panel, you would lose 1 health. But then you drop and land on it and it breaks, and then you fall another distance that would make you lose 1 health. And that's too far to fall and it should kill you. But because you land on that panel on the way down, it doesn't kill you. This is the part of the game where I have to hold up for about a minute straight. Let me just climb this tower. I don't even need to look up. I will say, I always think when I get to this part of the game how ridiculously good the atmosphere is. This area is just really cool. It's broken castle at fucking evening. Old ruined castle filled with spooky floating heads. So I guess you could call this a new mechanic. Here's a blade trap. You crawl under it. If you don't crawl under it, it cuts you in half. It's instant death. I'll show that off next time I have a decent time. There's another new mechanic in here called a serpent. Works pretty much the way that you would expect a serpent to work. It's coming at me. It's instant death if it ever bites you. I just killed it. It dies in a single hit. You can parry the floating heads. It does 1/2 heart of damage to them. So this level has 2 exits. How about that? They lead to different parts of the next level. Level 7 has 2 starting areas. Oddly enough, there's a health upgrade in each one, but you can't go from one to the other, so there's one uncollectible health upgrade in this game. But which one it is depends on the route you take. I'm going to go in here and show this off just because it's really novel. There's a green potion in here a lot of people never bother to pick up. A lot of people never bother to go in here. There's nothing here. You don't need anything here. Drinking the green potion will turn the screen upside down. And there's a purple potion too, which is either poison or fixes the screen, I don't remember. Purple is normally poison. So those two are really close together. I think I incorrectly said earlier that would, there was a screen upside down thing with no fixer, but there is a fixer, it's that. This fixer's right next to it. Anyway, chat decides which way I go, left or right. Last time I did this, I think I went left. Let me just twiddle my thumbs here. Thumb twiddling engage. Right is right. Hey, Toxic Radio. I like how even when I'm streaming non-fighting games, all my commentary. Oh, Sarah, you were too late. All my commentary and all my questions are just like, you cannot get past this gate. It's literally impossible. What's it doing there? What's behind it? One day I'll like hack this game. And I'll know all of the things. Anyway, I like how I always talk about fighting games no matter what. This is a new kind of brick. It's called a very loose brick. They fall immediately as soon as you step on them. Loose bricks normally take a little bit of jiggling to fall. So you might notice that these things actually do a fuck ton of damage if they hit you. That one just did like 3 hearts of damage in a single bite. And there's another one here which also does like 3 hearts per bite. It's random. They do randomized damage. Not bad. Looking good. I'm deliberately not saving this level because I don't know if I'll have enough save files. There's only, I think, 10 save files for the 15 levels of the game. I'd make a save file on level 1 or level 2. And I won't make a save file on level 14 or level 15 because the level 14 is short as hell. If you can call it level 14. Hey, Canadian Muffin, what's up? I've gotten a lot of new followers lately. Nice to see them. That one only did 1 damage. It's literally randomized. The later ones you get to will do more damage per bite. This game controls pretty well, actually. This game feels... I don't know. I've played it for years and years. That's where the left half, the left door, the left half of the level spills in. Is past that gate. so the levels convene after this point. I want you guys to take great note of that symbol back there. It's all throughout this level. It's like an S and it's like serpent shaped. I guess any S is serpent shaped. This is like a serpent castle. That symbol on the wall will be like, it'll be referenced later. I didn't get the reference for years. Oh, it didn't bite me, thank God. Those snakes don't need to die. It is a really cool game. I will be playing through the entire game right now, so if you don't want spoilerinos, you should stop watching. Because this game is actually really cool. If I said that, I probably would go back on it now because I found out that there are hella Canadians in my chat. There's no possible way to get up there. I've always wondered what's over there. Probably nothing. But I just want to know. These things will get a random distance away from you, and it's much harder to kill them if they get super far away. Double Canadian. Our friendly neighbors to the north. Damn, get your criticism right. I don't want to see anyone fuck up an emote in here. I didn't save in that level because I can get there really fast from level 6. I think I already said that. Oh shit, this is one of 2 levels in the game where you'll die immediately if you don't take quick action. The snake will just come and bite you. Now's a perfect time to show off how a snake kills you. Check it out. Boom. You gotta be real careful around those things. It's like real life. They do die in a single hit from any weapon though. That's not what I meant to do. You can fall on that without hitting the button. God damn. I think if I fall down there... I don't remember. Well, I can't do anything now except fall down, so we'll find out. It's possible to glitch that thing into the wall. If you hit one of these things into a wall, it's instant death. Not an accident. Does Rose get out of a Buki matchup? Backdash? Alright, everything is still fine. I think this layout was changed from the original version, but I don't remember. I had the original version of this game too, and it was a lot more annoying than the original version of the first Prince of Persia. Poison's really good. Yeah, focus backdash seems like it would be on option selectable. Here's some serpents. Chilling in the same hole. Too lewd. This enemy is quite hard to fight. Don't get cut in half. That'd be cool if this thing got cut in half. It's not hard to fight, it's just hard to get it to notice you. Unfortunately, this next area is incredibly buggy, and there's a good chance it'll crash the game. And if it crashes the game, I'm just going to be so sad. Oh. This one sucks. Got so many free hits on me. All I can do is like 3 damage. 2 damage. Rose literally only has those 2 defensive options. That's it. Like, EX Soul Throw isn't a very good reversal. So here's a sword. I'm going to pick it up. There's a good chance it'll crash the game. Unfortunately, it crashes the game after this cutscene. So we'll get to watch the cutscene regardless. Once this was a great city ruled by a son of kings. You mean a king? He was slain in his palace, laid waste by the armies of darkness. I died at his side. You alone were spared, my son. I gave you up that you might live. This was your father's sword. There is nothing like taking up your father's sword in a video game. That's my favorite cliche. Avenge us, avenge us. So this ruined castle is my fucking ruined castle. Or are we at the soft lock? Nope. Nope, nope, we got past the soft lock. Cool. So now I have a new sword. It's actually absolutely completely identical to my first sword. Amusingly. There's only 2 swords in this game. Technically there's 3, but functionally there's 2. This sword does one damage, which is a lot on these enemies since they don't have very much health. Their death animation is really cool. I also like how they patiently take turns attacking you. There's like a top, and you can't possibly get up there and run along it. But it looks like you could make all these jumps. And I just like wonder. Maybe they intended for you to run up there earlier in the game. This room is completely optional and doesn't do anything. There's a poison potion here. I don't know why they do that. Get all offended sometimes when you're attacking them. I will drink this poison potion. Ow. So yeah, it just seems like you could run along the top and you could like get over there. And there's like, you know. So now I've got my father's sword, I'm ready to kick some ass. This is level 9. Level 9, level 10, I won't save on level 11. Level 12, level 13. Level 14. That should be enough. I think I did it right. Level 9 is actually my favorite level in the game. It just has a really dope formula to it. Sword is dope. 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 Okay. RIP that potion. Here's a serpent. It is a very confused serpent. Serpents are not designed to reach edges. The serpent reaches an edge. It then starts coiling like it's about to attack and it will not ever stop. Now it's dead. Gamma plays the most boring character and calls other characters boring. Blade trap. Every character in the game you have to work for to win. Even when people like to joke that you don't have to. Damn. Getting bit. The last enemy in the level, actually. Well, there's plenty more enemies if I go down here, but I'm not going to go down here. There's a horse that looks cool. Serpent. This is the health upgrade it took me the longest to find. It's behind this rock. How are you supposed to find that? If you go far enough down here, you will eventually find... really far down here, I guess. I think it's this screen. A chasm. And in the distance, a castle. I said recently, yesterday during my stream, this morning during my stream, yesterday, I said that I thought that Guile beat Fei Long, and I was fighting a 3.3k PP Guile main, or Fei Long main, and he said he thought Fei Guile was free. And we played a bunch of matches, and Guile's not my main, and Fei was his main, but I did manage to win a few. And I always thought it was really good for Guile. I always thought that was heavily in Guile's favor. I thought that was a matchup where Guile really shined. It's against Fei Long. So it really surprised me that he thought it was free. So you only get one chance here because there's only one way to go across that. Just break every brick. And now you've got to do some acrobatics. I think I just fucked up. No, I didn't. Maybe the guy just sucked. He was pretty good. 4-6 on event hubs. Who? Like which side's the 4? Which side's the 4.6? Which one's the? Oh, so Fei loses it. You're saying? You can't just go up here immediately because the floating heads will just come up here and knock you off. I feel like event hubs is okay. I feel like it might not give you the purest tier because it'll be like the highest level. But I feel like the people who think it's a really good matchup on one side are being counterbalanced by the people who think it's a really good matchup on the other side. I feel like it's an alright tier listing. It's not being made by people... You can't just sprint and jump the whole thing. It's not being made by like the Daigos of every character, if you know what I mean. So I may have jumped onto that horse, which may have been enchanted. Might have been an enchanted horse. Right then. Hugo versus any half-decent zoner is next to impossible. I feel like it's worth... Hold on, that guy. Hold on. I feel like it's worth mentioning, if you backtrack here, there's a twisting panel that leads to a guaranteed death. So I feel like it's worth mentioning that you can't go that way. Yeah, horse is the new mouse. So this is the final enemy of the game, and actually the only human enemy since the very first level. They are our cultists, I suppose. Bird people. They are not actually bird people, they simply wear masks. I'd never go through this level, because there's a huge skip that just lets you skip the entire level. But for novelty's sake, I think I will go through the level. Bodied. Hugo versus Jan is probably fair. I played Hugo versus Rufus for a little while, right when the game came out, and it was a really good Rufus player. But I feel like it's pretty good. I feel like Hugo does some good work in that matchup. I don't think I can jump across that and live. These guys are quite good swordsmen, and you don't get any practice versus good swordsmen at any point during this game. So it's kind of ridiculous how it just throws you in the lion's den. this way. I don't think there's anything this way. I think you're supposed to go down here and hang down. That is not right at all. 5-7 for Hugo versus Jan on event hubs. Maybe. These guys don't know how to cross these things. I skipped it. I skipped the bonus area. Oh, time to kill myself. I shouldn't call it the bonus area. The way that you're supposed to go to get the health potion. Depending on how fast you kill these guys, you can prevent more from spawning. It's a really weird mechanic. Like sometimes there's literally one enemy here. The guards are a bit better programmed in this game to be able to transition between maps. It's still a little buggy. Kami back to number 1. I really feel like she didn't drop that much. I feel like Kami number 1 is actually... I don't know if I call her number 1, but I definitely call her top 5. On Toxic Radio with exactly the opposite opinion. Feels like Kami is not even top 5. As someone who was playing Kami before and then after, I feel like Kami still has only stronger normal matchups. I need to hit a button there? Somehow went over that. You're supposed to jump this. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay. It's a pretty far jump, all things considered. There's a blade trap down there, easy to miss. And then an enemy that wants to force you into it. This game is quite ruthless. This is the health upgrade that I never bothered to get, just purely because you don't need to get all of them. So I just didn't care. I just never got this one. This one is just the most out of the way of all the health upgrades in the game. Let's make sure that there are no like pits or anything. An enemy. I probably don't need to fight this guy. This is the place that you drop to if you go to... What the fuck? What the fuck? Where's his AI? He's not defending himself. He's not attacking me. That was weird. Young Kami, Evilry, Viper, Jury. Maybe. This guy has a lot of health and there's a blade trap behind him. If you know what I mean. I feel like Jury's pretty good. I don't know about Viper. Maybe Viper. Wah. Viper has good matchups where she completely demolishes some characters who aren't built to fight her. Like who can't. Don't have the... Fuck, I only have 2 health. Don't have the programming to anti-Viper. I probably should have killed that guy. Oh, that was close. Fuck. We'll call that getting that potion. I forgot about that. It's been too long. The health nerfs to Evilry and Poison were justified, yes. I would have really liked that potion. I already have, I think, the max health in the game. I don't remember the max health. It's like 12. I can't tell how much I have right now. I think I have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh god. Get spiked. I'm gonna get fucking... I'm gonna die. I'm dead. R.I.P. Poison's flip kick should have been switched to +2 on -2 on block. Isn't it? It is -2 on block. What are you talking about?